Let's finish here at Crabble. Dover Athletic 1, Woking 4. Delighted to say I'm here with manager Darren Sarll. Darren, was that as good as it got for Woking today?
No, we can be better. I think the players, both teams, by the way, not just mine, deserved a lot of credit to play on that pitch, because that's as difficult a surface as I've seen in quite a long time. So I thought sometimes the execution wasn't there, but the intent to try and pass was, and I think that both sets of players deserve a lot of credit for that. We talked at length after Friday's game about how important starting games was, and I set them a target for the first 20 minutes of the game, and yeah, my word, they exceeded that target and some. So it was a good start for us, and it just gives you something then to play on a foundation with.
It was your fourth game in charge today, and you could already see the differences in that first half, as you just alluded to. 2 very early goals, and we spoke about the performances in the second half. You very much got that from the off today.
Yeah, again, it was the same sort of similar message at half time. The first 20 minutes, we'll get to 20 minutes, and then we'll review that. And I thought they were good. Started very quick, they were very decisive, and the goal after half time I thought was an excellent goal. So I thought it was look, they're 2 decent starts, and if you start games after you come out of the tunnel properly, you can give yourself a nice springboard there. So it's definitely a feature of my teams, the speed of that start and the intensity, but it's going to take time.
You promised changes today, 6 of them in all. One that came in was Nicky Kabamba. He must have been impressed with 2 goals for you. A real big confidence booster for him as well.
Well, I thought first of all, Nicky's attitude in the 4 games now that I've been here has been wonderful. For the supporters who don't know him, he's a brilliant professional and a good guy. And I've told him that repeatedly, but I wanted Nicky's not going to be our player next year as such. We're not his employer, and I wanted obviously to give the employed chaps the early chances, but it just fell in that I thought Innie's played every minute of the 3 games and worked very hard. Been very impressed, and I just thought today, after a quick turnaround, I thought legs and energy were going to be the thing that the necessity in terms of our performance, and with the way I like to play, energy and athleticism is fundamental. So I thought Nicky, I said to him before he went down the tunnel, I said that he has to drag the team out of the trench, and we'll come behind him. And I thought he worked very, very hard today. He should have had 3, if not 4. And if he's a proper centre forward, like I think he is, he'll be thinking along them same lines.
I think the Woking fans that were here today, and indeed who will watch the highlights, will see everything about what you're trying to bring here, and in terms of what the team will look like, because the intensity, every man out there today, it's very hard to pick out individuals really with a scoreline like that.
No, look, they have to. You can't play for me if you don't run and tackle. Some have embraced that quicker than others, which is always the case. Some people haven't got those qualities in order to try and produce or execute or implement that style, but the intensity of the game is so important for me, and that relentless energy to press, work hard. And I've been here recently with my last club, and I thought that Nicky's athleticism would be a real handful, his agility would be a real handful for their back 4, and I think the wide players at this club are as good as the wide players I've had in my managerial career. So it's important that we start building some sort of foundation around the players that are here, even if it's sometimes for the short term. And I think our wide players getting better and better, and I thought the way we served them today was getting better and better, but their attitude to winning the ball back is improving slowly.
How disappointed were you about the goal you conceded?
No, I'm not going to be disrespectful in any way. I thought Dover, Andy Hessenthaler, there's not many better than Andy Hessenthaler, who's a fabulous player. He's been a brilliant, experienced manager. You never, ever undermine or underappreciate the work that Andy will be doing with his teams. So, no, look, it was a good goal. It was a really good finish. It was a tight angle. Could we have done things differently? Of course. But to me, to disrespect the manager and the team and the football club like that would be wrong. They tried to the end. It's been a really tough year for Andy and Dover, and hopefully they're building the foundations for a really successful return after next year.
3 points for you though, 4 goals. So there'll be a Easter egg for you on the way home.
No, I won't. I don't break into a smile too easily.
Thank you very much for your time, Darren.
Cheers, thank you.